Hello there, my name is Skippy Simon. Good to see you again. What's happening? I went to El Pollo Loco. I went there because I've been sleeping all damn day. I am exhausted. I am. I am tired. I'm worn out, man. I spent the last 4 days running around California with my family, causing all sorts of trouble. It was great. And we had a blast. And I want to say one thing. My nephew is the funniest kid I ever met in my goddamn life. My God. Only thing we do is have fun. Me and that kid were just built to have fun. And that's exactly what we did. We just had. I'm actually depressed. I'm depressed I had so much fun. And then I had to go bye-bye. We did so much fun stuff. Insane. I got me a stuffed quesadilla. Got me a dang stuffed quesadilla. It's street corn. My younger brother spent most of his time in Los Angeles trying to find Mexican street corn. And we found it. I was walking by on, what's it called? The beach in Venice. But he didn't get it. Big old load of corn. And that bite. I love corn. It's so tasty. But my brother, like, it was great. I got to spend some quality time with my bro. You know, let him air out whatever, any grievances and what have you. And also, I just wanted him to have the best time. And I'll tell you what, this is tasty. I'm a I'm a damn good tour guide. We did so much fun stuff. And here's the best part. We didn't do everything. They're planning on coming back in November now. They want to come back in November. One, because they don't want to spend Thanksgiving in Pittsburgh. Two, the passes we got for Universal were buy one, get one free. So they're 2-day passes. We only used 1 day. And if we only use 1 day, and you got 2 days, and you don't use the second day, you're fucked. So we got to use this day. And so they're going to maybe come back in November. And because the third reason they want to come back in November, because I'm a veteran, I get discounted tickets for Knott's Berry Farm. So, we'd be able to go to Knott's Berry Farm and wherever else, because my family wants to go to Disneyland. Well, my sister-in-law does, my brother does. So maybe we'll have another Simon family outing. Which would be great. To be honest, I've wanted to be invited along in their adventures for a while now. Because I don't have a family. I mean, of course, outside of my family. Like, I don't have a family of my own. So, it's fun to borrow my brother's. And we tore crap up. It was great. I got to be a tourist in my own city. Took them all over. Beverly Hills, Hollywood sign. We just destroyed everything. Went to Universal. By the time of the last day, though, which was yesterday, Saturday, every damn one of us was exhausted. For the last 2 hours, they were in Los Angeles. We were on the Redondo Beach Pier, just sitting in the shade, enjoying the breeze. And I was like, I knew, because me, I'm always like, let's go do something. I knew they just needed some time to relax. They had been through the ringer. Non-stop from sun up to sundown. Wait, sun up to sundown. Non-stop. Had a beach day. You know, my niece, she's in an impressionable age. All she wanted to do was pretend to be a rich girl. I was laughing at her so hard. She's doing her little duck face poses around. Oh my god, dude. Girls are so, like, not women. Okay, I love women. Girls are fucking dumb. Just want to let you know. Like, I'm so glad that my brother didn't have two girls. The contrast is so dynamic and electrifying. Like, the son, rambunctious, fun, you know, original, unique. My niece is just a cookie cutter. She wants to be someone she's not. She's just, well, everybody today is a poser. Like, when I grew up in the 80s, we had this term in the punk scene, skateboard community. The term was poser. And what a poser was somebody who was fake. Like, give you a great example of posers today. Are the kids who wear rock shirts by bands they've never listened to. That's about, you know, easiest way to be a poser. Like, Back in the 80s, if you were called a poser, that meant you were an inauthentic loser. And now, thanks to social media, everybody's a fucking poser, including me. Not gonna lie. I was having fun making rage bait videos. It was great. Like, oh my god. Me and my nephew were totally antagonizing my niece, and it was okay. My niece gets no respect from me because my niece gives no respect to anyone. Lessons have to be learned, and sometimes they have to be learned the hard way. She's learning the hard way. She's a miserable bitch. For being 11 fucking years old, she is one of the most miserable fucking bitches I ever met. I love her too. It's sad that I have to say that about her. But this girl, she just has it on the brain that, you know, since she's a girl, she has to try to impress all these people and blah, and I feel so bad for her, you know? It's a very young, you know, influential age. Me and my brother had to talk about, too. You know, about how we went to, okay. My nephew came out here to have fun. My niece came out here for shopping and pictures, and that's it. So if we weren't shopping or taking pictures of her, making duck faces, like, we're on the bridges on the Venice Canal, and her mom is now being her director. I take it back. Mom is being the camera operator. Young girl being director, trying to tell mom how she wants her fantasy commercial about her life to be. Because that's all social media is. Just make, like, the Beastie Boys back in the 90s had this lyric, and I forget what song, but it was like everything in life is a big commercial, acting like life is a big commercial. Well, here's something I want to say to you all: be true to yourself and you will never fall. Well, nowadays, everything in life is a huge commercial. They have these people. There was this guy. I wish I videoed him. I wish. Because he was just such a... He was alone on the Santa Monica Pier. And it was just him taking pictures of himself with like a hot dog. Just, like, and I was like, this is what we've become. This is what we've become as a society. It's sad to watch all we do. Market our lives as commercialism. But she was doing all her little walkaways and all this young lady did. She had this thing on the back of her phone with suction cups on it. You turn your back, it's stuck up against the wall, and she's doing TikTok dances and just a slave to her phone. These kids are tablet kids. Okay? My brother and sister-in-law, like, my sister-in-law didn't like hearing that when I said, well, yeah, your kids are tablet kids. They are. They need Yesterday, when my nephew was demanding his tablet, we're on the pier at, what's it called, Redondo Beach. He is demanding his tablet because he's addicted to entertainment and screens. And like, he's just like, I need my tablet. I'm like, no, we are outside. There's the sun. There's seagulls. We can go down and look at those fish in the tank. Like, I was just yelling at him. I'm like, dude, there's life outside of your fucking tablet. But his mom gave him her phone, and so he could watch videos. I'm just like, these kids are screen addicted. They're addicted to screens. But the one defining moment for the stupidity of young women in America, if not all over the world, thanks to social media. My niece there is this big pink building on Melrose. It's the Paul Frank store. I've known Paul Frank forever. Not personally. I've seen his store bounce around Los Angeles. I used to pass one of his stores. I think it was on Laurel Canyon, but regardless, on Melrose, there is a big pink building, and it is Dumb Girl Mecca. The Paul Frank store is Dumb Girl Mecca. Why do I say this? Two reasons. One, we parked about a half a block away. My niece got out with my sister-in-law. Came back a couple minutes later. I just want to say the corn street quesadilla, street corn quesadilla they have at El Pollo Loco, magnifique, quite delicious. And a shout out to my homeboy Oscar who works over at the El Pollo Loco here in Hollywood. That kid fucking rules. We had a conversation tonight, found out he's enrolled in an electronics program. And I couldn't be happier for him because both my brother and my father are both electricians. So, congratulations to Oscar, saying fuck you to El Pollo Loco and doing something to better his life. That kid fucking rules. But, two things, like I said. One was when my sister-in-law and my niece came back. And my sister-in-law was talking about how all these dumb girls come down there and get their picture taken on the big pink wall. Apparently, as soon as my niece showed up, dude was like, that's all this guy does all day. Sit outside Valet Park and have to deal with snotty little girls taking Instagram photos. The second thing solidified my belief that Paul Frank's store is Dumb Girl Mecca. When we were driving away, I looked over where the Paul Frank store was. There was a fucking line. Okay? 12 girls deep. Take it back. 12 dumb girls deep. Just waiting to get the picture taken on the big pink wall. So, hey penis. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad that I am not. Let's just say, I'm happy with who I am. That's about it. I'm not the type to downgrade or denigrate women. Even though I just said Paul Frank's story, dumb girl Mecca. I stand by that statement. But it's only because girls nowadays are super impressionable. I would never want to be a woman. I mean, there's so much pressure, not just from men, but from other women in general. I'm just happy with who I am. And I'm happy I don't have to try to impress people. I should. Oh my God! Now I think about it, I should have went and got my picture taken in front of the Paul Frank store. Didn't think about it at the moment, but would have been funny. But whatevs. I just know I had so much damn fun with my nephew, and I can't wait to do it again. I miss them so much already. They haven't even been gone like a full 24 hours yet, and I just miss them. I have an awesome family. They know how to have a good time. One thing I know about my family, yep, we like to party. Not in the traditional sense of like, booze and drugs, but like get out and have a good time. My older brother got married on a roller coaster, for crying a bucket. 1998, my older brother got married on the tallest and fastest roller coaster in the United States of America, the Desperado, at Primm, Buffalo Bills and Primm Valley Resorts. It was so much fun. I was on acid. You want to talk about fun? I did acid in front of my family, and then I saw Tom Jones on that week. All I'm saying is this time in family, I'm the druggie. All I do is marijuana now, but I was the druggie because I did acid and marijuana. And booze. I drank booze. I tried all the drugs. I just didn't like all the drugs. All the ones that they were supposed to be addicted to you, I never got addicted to them. I never got addicted to coke, crack, heroin, PCP, crystal meth. Crystal meth sucks. Oh my God, how the fuck weirdos do that shit, I'll never figure out. That was some of the worst shit I ever did in my life. But here's the thing. I grew up straight edge. I grew up a straight edge skinhead. I didn't drink, smoke, do drugs, none of that shit. And then, I just wanted to experiment and try stuff because I had self-control, and I did. And now I'm a marijuana addict, and I'm completely fine with it. Because I'd rather be addicted to that than anything else. It makes me happy, and it gets rid of the pain in my body. So that's a good thing. But, because I'm in pain right now, I've been asleep all day. I've been exhausted. I'm just plumb tuckered out. I gotta wake up early. I gotta be at the VA hospital early, and then I gotta go to work after that. And then I gotta work for 4 days this week, and then I gotta go to the hospital and get chopped open, and yay. Good times. Yeah. Good time to be alive, and I hope to stay that way. I just want to get better. I want my operation done with. Get over with, that way I can get on with my life. Because I got some ideas, and I want to do them, so we're going to do them. Yeah, alright. I'm Skippy Simon. I'm getting out of here. I'm going to go. I have been rooting through all the pictures from the vacation at my brother, and oh my God. I'm dying. They're so funny. With permission, I'll post them, I promise. Alright. Because I have some funny ass videos of my nephew. Oh my God, he's so damn funny. Funniest kid on earth, swear to God. We went to an interactive Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory movie over in Inglewood at some place called I forget, but yeah, it was crazy. The whole everything was Willy Wonka, like insane. We did a movie review afterwards. I said, "What did you think of the movie?" He goes, "I thought it was very good, but I was hoping everybody was gonna die at the end." I was like, "That's my buddy. You're the best kid. I love my nephew. He rules. I'm very lucky I got the family I got. And my niece. She sucks. But anyhow, alright, I'm out of here. I'm Skippy Simon. You stay awesome. And I'll talk to you later. You. Talking to you. Yeah, you. Alright. I'm out of here. Bye. Stay awesome.